Every morning started the same way. He wanted to change, but never moved. Hours disappeared on his phone, and every night ended with guilt. He made plans almost every week, but somehow nothing ever changed. Watching others improve hurt the most, because deep down, he knew he could do more. His mind was full of ideas, but distractions always won the battle. One day, he looked at himself honestly, and he didn't like what he saw anymore. Time kept moving forward, but his life felt completely stuck. Then he discovered something surprisingly simple, a tiny habit built around just 5 seconds. Instead of thinking too much, he started counting backward 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and before fear could stop him, he moved. He didn't lack ideas. He lacked clarity on where to begin. Everything felt important, so nothing actually got done. His mind kept replaying fear again and again. Even starting felt heavy, like a task too big to touch. Slowly, doubt became louder than action. Time didn't stop for him, but he kept stopping himself. He was stuck between thinking and doing, never choosing either fully, until something small broke the pattern, a simple reminder to just begin. And for the first time, he didn't argue with his thoughts. He chose movement over hesitation, even if it was just one step. The next morning felt different, not because life changed, but because he did. He stopped waiting to feel motivated. He simply counted backward and moved. The action was small, but small actions break big excuses. For the first time in months, he felt proud of himself. He started before fear had time to speak. Distractions still existed, but now he knew how to fight back. One completed task became 2, and slowly a new life started forming. The mirror no longer showed disappointment. It showed progress. He realized success isn't one giant leap, it's small actions repeated daily. And all of it started with just 5 seconds. Soon, his morning stopped feeling chaotic. He finally had direction. He no longer negotiated with excuses because the countdown became automatic. Every time distraction appeared, he chose action instead. Strangely, his progress started inspiring other people too. He learned that focus is a skill, and skills grow with practice. Some days were still difficult, but difficult days no longer stopped him. The results were small at first, then suddenly impossible progress became visible. For the first time in years, his mind felt peaceful. He understood something powerful. Confidence is built by keeping promises to yourself. The same person who once felt weak was slowly becoming unstoppable. One day, he looked back at the person he used to be and barely recognized him anymore. The difference wasn't talent. It was the decision to act before fear could win. Small daily actions created massive change over time. Opportunities began appearing everywhere because he was finally ready for them. The person who once struggled to begin could now inspire others to move. And the lesson was surprisingly simple. Count backward, then act immediately. He realized every small step mattered, even the ones that felt invisible at first. For the first time, he felt proud of his journey, not just the destination. His life didn't change overnight. It changed one decision at a time. And sometimes, 5 seconds are enough to change everything. Eventually, discipline became natural. He no longer needed constant motivation. His habits started shaping his future automatically. The same mind that once created excuses now created results. Every small action strengthened his confidence. Without realizing it, he became the person others looked up to. The world stayed distracting, but his focus became stronger than the noise. He stopped chasing perfection and started appreciating progress. The climb wasn't easy, but every difficult step was worth it. He finally understood something important. Change begins the moment you move. So the next time fear tries to stop you, count backward and take the first step. He discovered that peace doesn't come from an easy life. It comes from controlling your mind. Every day offered 2 choices, comfort or growth. And growth always started with uncomfortable action. Little reminders kept his mind strong when motivation felt weak. He stopped waiting to feel fearless and acted while feeling nervous. Because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving despite it. He still failed sometimes, but now failure no longer destroyed him. Consistency slowly built a life he once thought was impossible. The quiet person who once doubted himself could now lead others confidently. And every step forward made his old fears smaller. Months passed, and the habits became part of who he was. What once felt impossible was now simply his normal routine. His energy changed, his confidence changed, and even his mindset changed. Now, he shared the same lesson that once saved him. Discipline gave him freedom. Freedom from excuses, fear, and procrastination. He no longer hated his past because those painful days taught him how to grow. The big transformation never happened in one moment. It was built quietly every single day. Sometimes, the person you need to save most is yourself. He finally felt at peace with the person he had become, and he knew this journey was only the beginning. One decision created a bridge between who he was and who he became. He stopped mourning lost time and started valuing the time he still had. His courage gave others permission to believe in themselves too. Because confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you build through action. The fears that once controlled him became smaller with every step forward. The journey still demanded effort, but now he trusted himself enough to continue. When he finally looked back, he realized how far he had truly come. For the first time, his mind felt quiet. Not empty, just peaceful. All because of one simple habit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 move. And maybe your new life begins with the next 5 seconds. In the end, the biggest change wasn't his schedule or habits. It was the person he became along the way. He stopped being controlled by fear and started being guided by action. Every tiny decision built the staircase that changed his entire life. And now, he could help others take their first step too. The secret was never motivation. It was acting before hesitation could grow. One simple countdown became the doorway to a completely different future. He finally understood that real confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself. So if you've been waiting for the perfect moment, this is your sign to begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. And if this story sparks something inside you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join this journey of becoming stronger every single day. Your next chapter starts now.